dreams tonight. Noses on a rail, little virgin wears the white. You cut your hair, but you used to live a blinded life. Wish I was there, wish we'd grown up on the same advice, and our time was right.
Keep a place for me, for me. I'll sleep between you, there's nothing for me, there's nothing. Keep a place for me.
Now and then you miss it, sounds make you cry. Some nights you dance with tears in your eyes. I came to visit, 'cause you see me like a UFO. That's like never, 'cause I made you use your self-control, and you made me lose my self-control, my self-control. Keep a place for me, for me. You can hear me?
Nope. Never wants to work on time. What's good with y'all? Getting the cam fixed right now. This is just so annoying. Mike wasn't even on. What's goody? How y'all doing? Ball Bandit here, back with you for another Wednesday stream. Um, Appreciate y'all for been tuning in, showing love. Last week we had tons of support. That was my story about my dome. This we're gonna kind of get back on schedule with just a question. So if you're in here right now, drop something in the chat. Let's get it chopping up. Let's get it popping right now. So who's here with me? I think we got a couple of viewers in here. Who's in here with me? Who's in here with me? Who's up in here? I'll wait. I'll be patient. I'll be patient. Who's up in here with me? Drop something in the chat. Oh man. Look who's in the chat. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for dropping in, Brittany. You said what? I'm gonna ignore that. Hopefully we get dang, it's only 250. Yeah, we're not getting no love. We're not getting no love today. We're not getting any love today. It's just sad. It's just sad. How was your day, Brittany? Even though I already know what your day was, but how was your day, Brittany? Talk to me. It's just like we're texting. There's nobody else in here. Mine? It was a decent day. Can't complain too much. Wednesdays are always a great day. The best day of the week. Easiest day for me. So gotta get through tomorrow. Friday is here, and then we chilling. We are chilling. You know, try to get a couple of people in here. You know, but if to get like 2-3 more minutes, if not, whoever's in the chat, I'll ask the question too. We know we still will get it popping. People will join later. Appreciate you pulling up on time. One of my students put me on this. I don't know if y'all know what this is. A pop it. They be mad big. Joint is the biggest stress reliever in the world. This pop it right here is really lit. It's a little one. Like they have bigger ones, but this joint right here, whoo, be getting me through the day. Dang, people just be popping in and popping out. Well, I'll just ask this question to you, Brittany. Or who else is in here? I need one. You do. especially with your line of work. I'm telling you, just hit a pops. It just whoo. But I'm gonna hit you with the question. All right, if you could go back in time and talk to a younger version of yourself, what advice would you give younger you? And then there's a part two to it after you give me the first one. But that'll be it. Like if you could go back in time and talk, give yourself advice to a younger version of yourself, what would what would be the line of advice you would give to your younger self? It could be anything, something to watch out for, advice on, career paths, relationship. It could be anything, whatever. What would it be? What would it be? Turn it off. It's probably mad loud. So if you could go back in time and speak with the younger version of yourself, what advice or what would you tell your younger version? Anything? Nothing? Hmm. Think. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. I don't even know who the other viewer is in here, but say what's up. Say hello. Don't be shy. Don't be shy at all. I should know. It's goody. The question. Appreciate you for joining. Question is, if you can go back in time and meet your younger version of yourself, what advice would you give the younger you? If you can go back in time and you know talk to your young self. I don't know how a young self is. It could be whatever your perspective, whatever you think the advice would be for the perfect age. If you want to go back to elementary, middle school, high school, just a younger version of yourself. What advice would you give them about life, about anything? To be honest, what would you tell them? What would you talk about? What would be the conversation y'all would have? What would be the what would be it? You still need somebody to play Warzone later, Lou. We on something else right now, bro. We on Warzone later. Now answer my question, Lou. Mr. Mata. Mr. Mata, this is my question for you. If you could go back to if you can go back in time and talk to a younger version of yourself, what advice would you get them? What would you talk to them? What would the conversation be about? What's the interaction gonna be like? If you can go now, you go back to the younger version of yourself, and what would you say to them? Yeah, we got a couple more people in there. How y'all doing today? I posed the question, so take your time, think. That's kind of not the easiest question and just answer it off the back, unless you automatically know what you would tell yourself. Lewis, my man Lou, what you say, bro? No matter how hard shit can seem at the moment, always remember pain is temporary and pride is forever. Yo, my young bull is bright. My young bull got a bright future. But that's facts, and that's something I still deal with on a regular basis. That pain is temporary. Like most of the problems that we get involved with is temporary. It won't be here in the long run, and it will only obviously make you a stronger person at the long run. And pride is forever. Slow down. Chanel says, slow down, enjoy life, travel more, and make sure to talk more. Use your resources to help you heal and get through things. That was a lot of different things. Let me diagnose each one. Slow down. That's a fact. I feel like everybody, our whole generation, we just too fast. We on to the next thing. I had a conversation with somebody about 2 days ago about like how I feel like, and it's also how the media portrays it, and but everything is just on to the next. I don't think we ever really sit there and process what's happening now. So I love the slow down part. Enjoy life. Yeah, I said this I think in last stream about my head. Life is simple. Life like just literally do what makes you happy. So enjoy life. You only got one of it. You're not blessed with another, and you're not blessed for tomorrow. So enjoy life while you're on this earth with the people that you want to enjoy it with. Travel more, you already know. Traveling the biggest part of my life. I want to see everything, meet everyone, see things I've never seen before. It changed me permanently. It changed me for the better. I grew seeing the world. And make sure to talk more. Talk more. I believe that. I truly believe that. I feel like we especially me. I really talk to people like on some real stuff, but talk more because you'll never know. People, same person had that conversation earlier. They said something that people aren't mind readers, no matter what signals or nothing like that. Like people aren't mind readers, and you will never ever truly assume somebody gets your point without you telling them. You feel what I'm saying? So I think that is amazing, and use the resources to help you heal. That's something that I think we had a conversation. We was on another show doing some other things a couple of months ago. That about mental health and everything like that. Use resources if it's anything. It don't have to be just talking to somebody, but if there's something you do as a stress reliever, definitely make sure you reach out and figure out. Make sure you're right mentally. Chanel agreed. I never got to enjoy a lot of my accomplishments being too busy looking for the next thing. Yeah, because I don't feel like it make it seem like I feel like the pandemic was obviously one of the roughest things for everybody. We don't need to go into depth about that, but I feel like it was the one time that the world was on pause and on stop, and people had to only focus on now because you don't know what future is. And in a grand scheme of it, we still don't know really what the future will fully look like. So I think like this was a good time. The first time that I think a lot of people really had to just like, oh wow, like diagnose what's happening now and being present. So yeah, I appreciate that, Lewis. Something people should learn to do is reach out to. I would tell my younger self to never be afraid to reach out. That's facts. That is real love. That's facts right there. I struggle with that. My close people know that I don't really reach out unless I absolutely need it, and then barely that I'll figure out a way. And no one should be ashamed to reach out. There's the reason why you have developed relationships with people, is because that bond and you trust each other and you have each other's back. So if that person really cares about you, they'll do anything in the world to help you if you do reach out. So Lou, you dropped 2 gems. Now you dropped about 4 or 5 in that one message. Rob, what would we put? Take time to heal through all the hurt you will go through. Facts. I can go forever for this. Like, there's no rush or no, what am I trying to say? There's no, like, grieving and stuff like that. There's no time limit on that. I feel like we try to, like, when it comes to a situation, like, something bad happens, we are so quick to try to, like, all right, let me do something to forget about that instead of taking the time to assess what happened, feel what happened, and then try to make sure we can really diagnose it and move on. I feel like it's always the next thing, next thing, next thing, next thing, next thing. So like taking the time to really heal from everything. That could be a relationship, from an opportunity that didn't go the way it was supposed to. It could be moving, transitioning, and And I don't know. It could be anything that comes to your mind that hurt you. Um, I feel like taking the time to heal is needed because unless you're just gonna be carrying around baggage, and that could be years on years on years and stuff, and can be triggered at only any moment, and we don't even know. The Samurai Princess. Who's a you? I mean, but that's a fire name. But you said don't trust everyone you meet. Have people earn that trust. Fire. Nah, that's true. You can't. Unfortunately, we live in a world where not everyone has your best interest. Um, I know a lot of people who, unfortunately, they put their self first. A lot of selfish people in the world, and sometimes points you do need to be selfish and put yourself first. It's not a bad thing. I think it's dependent on timing, but if you do go on the risk of knowing that like not everyone is having your best interest, and you just can't allow you give your energy to everybody, every single person you see, you have to truly, understand who you're giving your energy to and your time to. That is a valuable lesson. And mostly the reason why I pose this question is because a lot of this stuff, uh, one, obviously us exchanging things may help another person, but two, a lot of this stuff, a lot of us probably haven't even fully done, like fully healed, like fully even addressed ourselves. Like our older selves probably still need to hear a lot of this stuff. So I appreciate everybody who's been dropping the gems. Um, I don't know if anybody's new in here, but I'll repeat the question if you're not new. If you are, what if, and then oh, okay, Lewis. Never lie with regrets. We need to realize that life is random and things happen for a reason. Everything happens for a reason, bro. Uh, Everything truly happens for a reason. I am picky. What's good, guys? What's good, guys? Love you, appreciate you. But Lou, what you was saying, like everything happens for a reason, bro. You may not ever find out the reason why, and that's something I had to get used to. Like, all right, like this happens for a reason. Who knows? One door closes, another door opens. Um, and something I battle with myself. But yeah, one day, one door closes, another one opens. Everything happens for a reason. If it's Big Sean just recently, I know everyone's been seeing that little video that's been dropping around Instagram probably, but he said he had to learn that when things don't go to plan, they're working better than he could ever expected, and that's just the realest thing I ever heard. Like when things are not going as planned, that just means that they're working better than you can ever expect or imagine. And like that's been like my new thing in 2021. Like yo, like if it's not working out, there's a reason. Um, it's better things on the way, opportunity that better suit you along the way. And yeah, right, what you say? I definitely agree with the having people earn trust because I've learned over the years that not everyone who says who says to trust them, oh, you can trust them, nor will it show up. That's a fact. Like I reiterated, happy. Like, that was just a brilliant thing. Don't trust everyone you meet. Like yeah, you never know. Not everyone will, like you said, show up. But not everyone can be there for you the way that they think or say they can. Um, and then it's just also life. I know some people who say stuff today and things may not necessarily be the same tomorrow or a week from now or a month from now. So, but nah, I couldn't agree with that more. Yeah, like Chanel, agreed, Lou. Everything you do in life will get you to where you need to be. To be even the mistakes because you learn from them. Facts. Like there's never a L. It's a lesson. You never take a loss, bro. It's always a lesson. Always a lesson. So people who are in here, I think some new people came in. I'm gonna repeat the question, but everyone who's answered, I'm gonna give you like a part two to it. So to repeat the original question was if you could go back in time and talk to a younger version of yourself, what advice would you get or what conversation would you have? And then if everyone in here has already answered that question, the part two would be what would your younger self think about the older version of you now? Like, would they think you cool? Is that who I would want to be when I grow up? Are you somebody completely different? Like, what would the younger version think of you now? Me right now, I would have, from a physical standpoint, I would have probably violated myself. I got a baldy right now. But the tattoos, I would have been like, yo, he's a pretty fly dude. He got tattoos. I would have never, my younger version would have never ever expected older me to have tattoos on sleeve, legs, never. So but as a person, I think I would like my younger self would like me. I think I'm pretty cool. I think I'm a little goofy. I think I'm alright. You feel me? think I'm alright. But what your younger version think of yourself now? Young me wouldn't let me get this fat. Yo, it's okay, bro, because you still young and there's always times to change, bro. Yeah, it's not like you said something you can't change. Man, that was a good one. That was a good one. Young me wouldn't let me get this fat. Louis on the same page. Yeah, that's facts, Lou. Nah, that's hilarious. uh, anything else? If you could go back in time and talk to your younger version of you, what would you say to your younger version? Part two, what would the younger version take? You got to make money off of all of us, losing out guys and training us. What you talking about? Make money off. What you talking about? Losing out. Oh, and training us. I'm confuzzled. What you saying? Wait, losing our guts and training. Oh, you talking about training y'all? Nah, I really don't wanna burst y'all bubble. But most of that is diet. Of course, exercise is very very important, but man, a lot of that is diet, and I'm not even gonna hold you. I am not the right person to talk to about nutrition because my entire life I've been trying to gain weight. I never ever had to lose weight. So I ain't no expert about losing weight. I do know people who are, so I could always direct you to that. That's so funny you said that, Ross. Starting a gym. That's like my lifetime like secondary goal. Like if I get to the point where I want to be financially, I've even talked to my man about 2 3 years ago, and like we still chop it up once in the blue. Like that idea is not going. I want to build a gym so bad, like a private. That's like nice little private gym. I don't need to be no franchise, but like I'm telling you that is the long time goal. We could talk about that another time. Louis, start drinking. You will gain weight. I promise. I might pass on that one, Brody. I appreciate the heads up. I appreciate the advice, but I might pass on that one. Yeah, nah, yeah. You was lit in college, bro. You you was definitely lit. You was definitely lit. You was definitely lit. Now this has been a good dope conversation. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all for real. I'm only gonna be on like at this rate. It don't seem like nobody else is joining and stuff right now, so I might be on for like another 5 minutes. So if there's anything else anybody want to say, like just say. We can just have a dope conversation to end. If there's any questions y'all got, I entered college at 150. I'm leaving at 192. 192, bro. 42 pounds. It's all okay, G. Cause then at least you know where you can get to. You know that where you was at 150, bro. That's not unattainable, bro. If you really serious about it, bro, bust moves, bro. We'll really bust moves. We really will bust moves on that. Appreciate you for being transparent and genuine and all that stuff, bro. Like even being honest like that. Now, obviously, I don't got millions and thousands of people watching. It's only like 5 people, and you know them. But still, like the fact that you open about that, I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that for real. Appreciate that for real. If you could go back and, I just realized I never even answered. I realized I just like wrote that question down, thought about it, and I never had an answer for it. If you could go back in time, I know what I would tell myself. Stop expecting yourself and others. That would 100% be me. Like I think I'm a very giving and kind person at times. And not even giving time. I'm talking like not even like giving like just like my time and energy and stuff like that. And I feel like over the years I've gotten hurt because I've always expected myself in somebody. You feel me? Like I've always expected, like I always see, oh, if I'm giving them all, they're gonna give me the same energy back, and it doesn't work like that. People have different experiences, and that's not a bad thing. I'm not like trying to like I'm not bringing myself up to some crazy standard. Like nah, just like a lot of things that you would do from others. You got to understand that people weren't brought up the same way you were, didn't have the same interactions, didn't have the same family, didn't come from the same place, same household. Like it's life is different. You can't expect that. Just the same way like if you love somebody, you can't expect them to love you the way you love. It's just, you know, so many different things. Like expecting people to treat you well because you treat them well, but no, yeah, not even, yeah, like, and it's not even, it's more deeper than like just that, but 100% agree with you. Like, you know, like the treating well part and stuff like that, but just in general with everything. Like, if you're in a workplace and you work hard and you know hard work to you may be something different to somebody else. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you just can't expect everybody to be like you. Just analyze everybody as their individual selves and see what they bring to the table, and that's how you would move more accordingly. And like, you know, like your expectations won't be unrealistic because you're you for a reason. You're not going to be like everybody else. So that was probably what I would say to my younger self, and I think my younger self would think I'm pretty cool. My younger self would be confused about why I'm currently a teacher, but that's a whole nother conversation. He would be hella confused. Take question: what are 5 things in life you would do different? It could range from childhood to present. The moment could be little or big. Wow, 5? That's crazy. I might have to write that down, Lou. And I'm not gonna give you that BS like, oh, I wouldn't change everything. Everything happens for a reason. Nah, I feel like I could change a couple of things by myself. You feel me? One thing, and this is no particular order. In high school, I would have never been too so sensitive. I was the most sensitive person ever in high school, growing up in general. Like in elementary school, I used to have anger management problems, um, like bad anger management problems, like to the point where, like, you say a yo mama joke, and like I was swinging. Like if y'all know me now, all I do is kid and joke. And I'm a totally different person. And as I got older, that was something I literally was like, yo, I want to hone in and like stop being so sensitive, stop being so mad. So I came from an angry person to like a sensitive person. So like I definitely, and I feel like in high school it led to a lot of problems because I was sensitive and I just couldn't take criticism, and still working on that, like in the sense of you never stop growing about that. But it was bad to the point where someone's like, I don't like your shoes. I'm like, oh, what you talking about? Like my shoes is like, you know what I'm saying? Like I got to a point now where I feel like I wish I would have stopped caring what people said to me, like when I was like 15, 16. Life would have been a lot smoother. That's one thing. I can't imagine Tate being a fighter. You're so much of a lover. I appreciate that. Nah, I was a different person. Especially I wasn't fighting out here, but like I would like it was like, yo, what's up? Like, what are you trying to like say your mama joke? Like your mama, you know, it's like the simplest stupid stuff. Like your mama so fat, you wear a yellow coat and they call it taxi, something like that. And I'll be like, yo, what's up? Well, my mom not even fat. Like I want to swing. um. 2. What would be something else? I might have to give you 3, Lou, because we might be here tomorrow. 2. What's something I would change? I would have. Nah. I was gonna say I might have been like more social at night. Everybody knows that I'm a not a social butterfly at night, but I really don't feel like I missed out anything on parties or anything like that in college. Um, I wish I would have, and this just sounds crazy because we just talked about fitness. I wish I would have started lifting earlier. 100%. Um, I wish I would have. Yeah. Oh, I can believe it. Shit, I didn't even see that. But let's say, but nah, I wish I would have started lifting earlier. I didn't start lifting until I was like 2 months, from like 18 years old. Like, which is like it would help me so much more in athletics if I started lifting earlier. I would have never got banged up and hurt the way I did like in high school and in college. I wish I would have started lifting after I was 16. Would have put on some size and really would have understood lifting and had more years of experience. That would be number 2 for sure. That might be number 1. 100% would have been lifting earlier. Lou, I know Tay can fight. He never, but he just positive for most part and doesn't let people bother him like that. If you could do your college process again, would you have gone to Ithaca? I'm gonna say yes only because I would never have had the opportunity to even have this chat with y'all. I don't feel like I generally would be me without the people I met in college. As you can see, everybody in this chat, except for my cousin, and I don't know who else is like the most active people. Y'all all went to Ithaca with me. And I truly, truly do appreciate every single person that I still talk to this day. And people that didn't. Everyone has their role in my life. So like the people I met made me who I am. Like, and this is not just shouting out like Lou and Chanel. Y'all two maybe one of my biggest supporters in Raw. Like y'all 3 are like one of my biggest supporters ever. Like, you know, Lou, ever since the day I met him, he just been bigging me up. Like, Chanel, since the day I met you, you supported everything I am. Ra, from the day I met you, you supported me, but obviously we've gotten closer in the last year than we were in college. So, like, the fact that on a daily support, it's been nothing but love. So it's like, I don't think I would even be doing this without, you know, Chanel was there when I was trying to make videos back in college. Like, so, I would have loved to say yes because I don't think Ithaca gave me everything I wanted as a campus life and lifestyle that I wanted. Um, and sports wise, it's a little different transitioning. So yes and no, but again, from the sole people I've met, I would do it all over again. Um, biggest pet peeve. Dang, Lou, this is a shoot. I'm about to have a freaking questions that everybody asks me. I love you, love you, Chanel. Biggest pet peeve. I have two. A little one that's really not really that serious, and one that's serious. The not serious is shushing. Oh my goodness! Don't get me started. People shush and make more noise. Did anybody ever think about that? You're shushing to make somebody quiet, but you're adding more noise, and you're louder than probably the person was. I think it's the stupidest thing in the world. I realized that when I was in third grade, when teachers would be shushing in assemblies, and I wanted to just turn around and be like, "Yo, you're dumb." That blows my. It blows my to the max, bro. And then the other thing, the serious one would be, I hate. I'm a person that I can handle rejection. I can handle, you know, things not working out. But don't tell me you're gonna do something and just flop. Like, give me a heads up. I feel like everything life happens. But like, don't say like, yo, I'm gonna be there for you. I don't hear no response from you. You don't show up. Or, you know, I'm big on that loyalty and trusting. Like, you feel me? Like, obviously, life happens and you're humans and everything. But like, that joint blows mine. Like, you know, the first time, all right, life happens. You hit me with a second or third, like, I can't. Like that. Like, I need that. Like, if you say you're gonna do something, and I'm not talking about everything. Like, you know, I'm talking about serious things. You know, and you don't pull through. That just blows mine. It's just like, yo, you should never say it. Like, if you weren't 100% sure, don't say in the first place. I'm okay. Funny stories that happened in college. I can't release that yet. I'm gonna have to have I have some stuff. Chanel knows some funny stories. Um, but yeah, Lou, save these questions, bro. Save these questions. Write these things down. Write these things down, man. We're gonna have the next week, next Wednesday. We might just have like a questions thing. I might ask a poll on my gram and get people just ask me questions and I'll answer them on stream. I might do that. You might save me a video. You might have got me a video. But yo, I think I'm gonna wrap it up there. It's 8:50. This has been going on for 35. Those college stories are wild. If I had a story time, yo, you know, you think I should have like a story time too? I should have some story times. I'm trying to be on a live. Yo, Lou, you might be able to talk that. We might have to talk to me, bro. We might have to, you know, might have to put this in a good different direction. We'll talk, Lou. I appreciate y'all engagement. And Chanel, yeah, I'm gonna figure out how I can intertwine story time. I might do like once a week, just a story time YouTube video, or like, and I'll post it on the gram or something like that. Yeah, I'm thinking about that. There's a few stories I can tell. Yeah, I got a couple stories. I got some embarrassing ones. I got some funny joints, some juicy ones. Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna hit you out with some story time soon. 2017 and 2021 story time. Thanks. I got all types of things. I can tell you stories when I was in London. Like, it's all types of things. But now we definitely gonna do that. But off that, I'm gonna end that. Yo, Lou, if you get back on, bro, I'll be on Warzone in like 15, 20 minutes, bro. Yo, why not? You know, I'm trying to be conscious. I'm genuine. I'm gonna be authentic. So why not tell everything? So keep it posted. Once a week, I'm gonna start doing that. There'll be a new segment, story time. But if you've been rocking me today, appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody who contributed it. I love y'all. Tune in next week. We gotta start getting more people in here. And if I don't talk about the dome, I see nobody coming through no more. You feel me? So I also gotta do some better times, like pumping it. I kind of was mad late today. I forgot it was Wednesday. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. Sui Generis, Vivette, Amari, Resus. I'm holla at y'all.